So now it's time for the TSAC Practitioner of the Year Award. This award was established last year to recognize coaches, researchers, and educators who have dedicated their time and effort to furthering the knowledge and application of tactical strength and conditioning. This year it is my great honor to introduce a man who I've gotten to know over the past several years. He's one of the trailblazers of the field and someone that I truly appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the 2017 TSAC Practitioner of the Year, Coach Mark Stephenson.
Proud of you. Kill it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. First, I want to thank the NSCA for allowing me to foster this idea that we had many years ago. There's a couple key folks with this back in about 2005 when Commander Thor Eels entered our facility looking for some help on how to train and how to test his SWAT officers. So, that was kind of the impetus of all this. But, I want to thank Mike Barnes, who was a colleague of mine there at the NSCA to help me start this process. And then Jay Dawes has been immensely helpful at the beginning. It was a slow start, slow burn, but everybody at the NSCA staff, I don't think people realize how much and how hard they work. The support that I had to Keith Senia, who most of you don't even know who he is, but he's responsible for everything you read and everything you get from the NSCA to allow me to, that TSAC report, which is like a one-pager when we first started, to allow me to get into that and do that, and then Virginia Myers to sit there and let me talk her into having, hey, let's do a conference for TSAC, and it took a lot for me to get people to trust and go along with it. So I want to thank everybody at the NSCA, my former colleagues there, and the current staff there. The real people behind this, and I am humbled by this award, but it's, this award's really for the team that I have now. I have an awesome team back in Virginia Beach. I wouldn't be able to do probably a tenth of the things I'm able to do now without them. They do obviously the bulk of the work. And then also the support of Dr. Josh Hagan from the Air Force Research Lab. It's allowed us to get a lot of information, a lot of concept and innovation out to the community, the tactical community, both not just in the military realm, but also in the police and fire realm, believe it or not. And also Dr. Mark Abel and Dr. Katie Sell, who at the beginning I kind of pulled in and said, hey, I need some outside support with this. So really want to thank all those folks. And then lastly, as far as the NSCA goes, all you folks being here, attending these things. A lot of you guys are doing this way before NSCA created this program, but it was, the idea was how do we network you people together so people can share the ideas, lessons learned, and it looks like we've been able to do that. So thank you all for participating in this program and the association, because that's what really is going to make this. And of course, my wife, I want to thank my wife. Without her support, as everybody knows, it's tough. It's long days, long nights. But she's the one who's been pushing me all this way. So I want to thank my wife for that, and thank you all. Thanks.